one particular other role, that is, so he is still on the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary and also the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Who else?
The minister who used to, Rebecca Miano, is now the new cabinet secretary of the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. We also have Alice Wahome, who used to head water and irrigation. Now she's going to be heading the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. We have Zakaria Mwangi Njeru.
Now former in Lands.
Yes.
As much as Alice Wahome taking over from Lands, now Zakaria Mwangi has been reshuffled to the Ministry of Water. So basically it is a reshuffle for both Alice Wahome and also Zakaria, and also Penina Malonza in matters tourism.
Yes.
And Penina Malonza was the former tourism CS. Now she is heading the Ministry of East African Community and the ESOLs, and Alfred Mutua, the former CS on matters foreign affairs, is now
heading tourism and wildlife. We have Moses Kuria, who used to head the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. Now he's going to be heading the Ministry of Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management. And finally, Aisha Jumwa, who used to head Gender Affairs, the Ministry of Gender Affairs, is going to remain in gender, culture, and the arts and heritage.
Oh, yes.
We also have the principal secretaries who have also been reshuffled. We have Harsame Kelo, who is now in the State Department of ASOLs and Regional Development. He used to be in the Ministry of Agriculture, he used to head livestock. Now he's going to be heading the Ministry or the State Department for ASOLs. We have Julius Korir, who is going to be heading the State Department for Water and Sanitation. Geoffrey Kaituko, who used to be in the Labor Department. Now he's going to be heading Shipping and Maritime Affairs. We have Shadrach Mwadime, who is now going to be heading the State Department for Labor and Skills Development. You know,
and
Kaituko
also,
used to be there.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And Paul Rono is now on the State Department for Crops Development. Idris Salim Dokota, State Department for Cabinet Affairs. Miss Anne Wangombe, State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action. Ms. Veronica M. Nduva, State Department for Performance and Delivery Management. That is on the principal secretaries. There's also a whole reshuffle of ambassadors and high commissioners. Oh, yes.
Of course, we have Tabu Irina, who is going to now be in the mission, or is going to be heading the mission in Dublin, Ireland. We have Willie Bett, an ambassador, who is going to be in Beijing, China. Okay. We have Jane Wairimu Ndurumo, who's going to be in Pretoria, South Africa. We have George Morora Orina, who is going to be in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, just our neighbor. We have retired Colonel Shem Amadi, who's going to be in Kinshasa, in the DRC. We have Ms. Abdio Dido Bashuna, who's going to be in Gaborone, Botswana. We have Jeremy Nyamasayo Ndola in Juba, South Sudan. And still in Sudan, in Khartoum, Sudan now. That particular the ambassador there would be Jeremy Laibuta and George McGoye in Djibouti. Joyce Kasimu Maiti, Luanda, Angola, and Ambassador Philip Mundia in Maputo, Mozambique. Ambassador Isaac Kin Parashina in Abuja, Nigeria. Those are just some of the ambassadors and high commissioners in Kigali, Rwanda. In Kigali, Rwanda, we will have Ms. Janet Mwawasi Oben. In Mogadishu, Somalia, we will have Kiringo Kubai. In Arusha, Tanzania, we'll have Masi Mweni Mutuku. In Hargeisa, Somalia, we'll have Abdi Weli Mohamed Hussein. In Bern, Switzerland, we'll have Fouzia Abdurrahman Abbas. In Paris, France, we will have Betty Chebet Cherwon. Ambassador Frederick Musambili Matwanga will go to Rome, Italy. All right. We will have Ambassador Angeline Kavindu Musili in Stockholm, Sweden. We have Ambassador Stella Orina in Berlin, Germany. We have Ms. Nairamas Sharon Ole Sein in Madrid, Spain. What else do we have? And representing us in Vienna, in Austria, is Maurice Makolo, and Professor Peter Ngure in UNESCO, that is in Paris, France. Peter Munyeri, New Delhi, India. Professor Amy Girono in Seoul, South Korea. John Ronald Kitela, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And John Ronald, okay, that's still the same. Dr. William Kogo, Canberra, Canberra, Australia, Mr. Mohammed Ramadhan, that is Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Lieutenant General Albert Kendagor, Tel Aviv, Israel, and Mr. Mohammed Nuruddin, that is Doha, representing us in Doha, Qatar. That is some of the high commissioners and also ambassadors. It is also key to inform you the kind of, rather the deputy ambassadors in this particular reshuffle, as you also break these ones for you. Hibak?
Of course, as deputy ambassadors, we have Ambassador James Waweru, who is now going to be in Geneva, Switzerland. We have Dr. Alome Kasera Achayo in Paris, France. We have Ambassador Edwin Afande in London of the United Kingdom. We have Miss Valerie Rugini, who is in Berlin, Germany. We have Miss Irene Maswan of Moscow, Russia. We have Mr. Daniel Cheruyot Tanwi in Brussels, Germany. We have Mr. Anthony Mayongugi in The Hague, Netherlands.
Right.
We have Jane Kosoa Luseneke, UNESCO Paris, of course. We have Moni Manyange in Ottawa, Canada. We have Terry Ramadhani in New Delhi, India. We have Lynette Mwendwa Ndile in Beijing, China. We have Ambassador Jacqueline Mora Kenani in Seoul, South Africa. We have Ambassador Arthur Andambi in Tokyo, Japan. We have Daniel Mumina Nganda in Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Right, those are some of the deputy ambassadors. Now, here's where it gets interesting, even for, well, Cape Media and TV47, some of the government spokespersons. Now, in this particular reshuffle, the three of them, now there's a government spokesperson, the new government spokesperson. Remember, these changes take effect immediately. Honorable Isaac Maigua Mwonja, the new government spokesperson, deputy government spokesperson, Mwanaisha Chidzuga.
Our very own.
Oh, yes. And deputy government spokesperson, Gabriel Muthuma. That is on that particular cabinet reshuffle. More details will be coming to you as, well, the night progresses and even the day.
We must congratulate Mwanaisha Chidzuga, who was here at TV47. We are ecstatic that she got acknowledged in this capacity. And of course, as you know, this particular leap for her is very, very important. Mwanaisha, congratulations.
And as we do on, well, as we do on Morning Cafe, makofi kwake.
Congratulations.
Most definitely. That is on the breaking news this particular evening. The whole cabinet reshuffle. These particular details will be giving you as well the night progresses and even tomorrow as it progresses. Now to something else here. And Kenya's